So let me just start by saying Jingle All the Way is one of my favorite Christmas movies. Actually, I think this is my most watched Christmas movie in general. I know I make a point to watch it every year. For those of you who haven't seen it, it stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as a regular bloke trying to do some last minute shopping for his son on Christmas Eve. Of course, things go horribly cartoonishly wrong as he's trying to get the most popular action figure, Turbo Man, that's sold out everywhere. This was part of Arnold's rebranding in the 90s, where he starred in a bunch of wacky comedies to try to branch out from that macho man action star role he's known for.
Kindergarten Cop.
Yes. And this one, it works really well. And I mean, it worked well for the other comedies too, but this one especially, you can really believe him as an overworked goof who's, neglects his family and tries to make it up to his son. This is definitely not meant to be taken seriously at all. There's some moments of, literal Looney Tunes style physics, like when Sinbad blows up the radio station full of cops and they get cartoonishly charred like Daffy Duck getting his face blown off, or Arnold slams into a wall while flying a jetpack and springboards like Wile E. Coyote. It's off-the-wall family fun. Plenty for kids to enjoy and plenty for the adults too. I loved it as a kid for its face value. A funny adventure about the chaos of holiday shopping, but now it has a totally different light. It's very nostalgic, actually. So much has changed since then, obviously. No cell phones, people actually going to the stores instead of ordering online, the excitement of going to the mall and all the Christmas decorations and the cool new toys. I remember what it was like shopping in the 90s, and this captures that childhood wonder so well. It's also a perfect time capsule to what the 90s looked and felt like. I don't think that was the intention when they first made it, but that's the way I view it now. And I'm sure that's the way many other people view it. It's blatantly clear that it's a commentary on consumerism and a satire on the holiday shopping season. Apparently it was very heavily inspired by the writer's real-life experiences trying to get Power Rangers figures and Buzz Lightyear dolls. And you can definitely tell the in-universe TV show that Turbo Man stars in is literally a Power Rangers parody. Even his design is part Power Ranger, part Buzz Lightyear, part The Flash. It's a cool design, except for the helmet. Which brings me to the most unrealistic thing about the whole movie. How the hell do the kid and the wife not recognize their own father and husband in the suit? It's just a clear orange visor. You can clearly see his face. Plus, he's the only guy in the entire city with the most distinct, unique accent. Even Sinbad recognizes him, and he just met him earlier that day. Crazy, man. But still, it does make for a funny reveal. I also love the running gag where Arnold keeps running into the same cop all day. It allows for some great awkward situations, and, how can you forget the amazing Phil Hartman as the sleazy neighbor? Perfect performance and comedic master. Oh, actually, did you know that there's an extended cut of the movie too? I never realized until last night when I popped in the Blu-ray. I guess it wasn't on my old DVD versions, but don't expect any, Zack Snyder Justice League or Ridley Scott kind of massive re-edits. It's just a few added moments that kind of actually killed some of the jokes, slowed down the pacing, and lingered on some moments too long. I would say, stick to the original theatrical cut. Speaking of theatrical cut, did you know there's an after-credit scene?
No.
Yeah. Before Disney Marvel made it mandatory for every goddamn thing to feel the need to tease the next pile of garbage. But it's pretty much the family later that night, and Arnold puts the star on top of the tree, and the wife goes, "Oh, you really love our son going through all that trouble today? So what did you get me?" And then the camera crash zooms on Arnold, and he looks right into the camera, "Uh-oh," like a deer in headlights. Obviously leaving the door open for a sequel. Which, we got a Jingle All the Way 2, alright.
Really?
Jingle this.
Oh! But did they really have a...
Yeah.
Okay.